Hi, my name is Alex. I am 26 years old. I have a degree in graphic design, and I am just looking for the one. I like long walks on the beach, holding hands, going to a cafe, having some coffee, and I'm just looking for the one. So if you're there, great. Hey, what is up, guys? It is me again, and today is gonna be a interesting one. As many of you guys know, I'm a single guy, and many of you are single people. Because a lot of us are single, a lot of us tend to go find ways to try to find a significant other or whatever, whether it be just going out with friends, doing group date things, just personally, just asking somebody like, hey, I really feel you, we should go out on a date or something like that, whatever you have it. But sometimes those things don't work, or sometimes you just can't. So we have technology, we have the wonderful world of it being 2018. We have smartphones, and because we have smartphones, but not only smartphones, we also have the internet, and so thus online dating was created. So because an online dating is a good way for many of us to try to find our significant other. However, because it's the internet, obviously there are some abusers, overusers, or overshares. I mean, I don't need to tell you that the internet, we all know. We all know what the internet is like. So today I am going to be giving you guys tips, tricks, advice, things, whatever you call it, on online dating and what to do, what not to do. If they work, then you can thank me. If not, well, I tried. Number one, don't lie. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. Like, why would you lie on the internet? Exactly. Why would you lie on the internet? I mean, a lot of people do, and even if you're not one of them, people are still gonna lie. Let's tend to put our best face forward, which is fine. Obviously you want to, give a good first impression. You want people to see your profile and be like, oh wow, they seem pretty cool. Like, don't over exaggerate yourself to be more than you are. Like, if you're a line cook at an Olive Garden, don't say you are a head chef at Gordon Ramsay's top tier restaurant in Vegas. Like, when you're honest about yourself to other people, they're gonna pick that up. They're gonna know that you're honest. And if you lie, people are like, here's a secret: people can smell BS. Like, even if you get away with it, it's gonna come out in a relationship, because you are online dating, right? You are looking for a significant other. So if you lie to start off with, how long is it gonna take for you to perpetuate a lie until the actual truth comes out? Number two, don't overshare. And this kind of just goes even before the message. Like, obviously, just keep it concise, keep it succinct, keep it detailed enough so that they can get an idea of who you are, but at the same time, get them to want to say, like, hey, I want to get to know this person a little bit more. Like, when I say overshare, like, we all know on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you have it, there's a lot of overshares. There's a lot of people that will, like, show the broken toe and say, like, oh goodness, look what happened. Like, why? No one wants to see that. So when you're online dating, no one wants to know that, like they don't need a year by year basis since you were 5 years old, about your whole life. The point of online dating is to get people basically to the date, right? So that you can actually physically in person meet somebody, and then you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. That's another video for another thing, where, not to overshare in actual dating. So if you're sharing that kind of thing, you're already inviting a lot of people that could take advantage of you. And the thing is, you don't want that. And the thing with online dating, don't overshare. And with messages, especially if you get messages and you match with somebody, keep the conversation light, but keep it interesting. Like, don't make it like too like personal. Like, get to know a person, and if you're really feeling them out, then you can be like, okay, then I would like to meet with you and we could talk more about this stuff. Like, that's kind of how it should be, but you'd be surprised. I mean, there's a reason why I'm making this video. Number three, speaking of messages, when you message somebody, say like, if you're a guy, you match with a female, and one of you guys need a message first, and you're like, who should message first? If you're gonna message somebody, message with something that pertains to them and to their profile. So now, here's a good rule of thumb. If you just like swiped right on them because they looked cute, but then you go back to their profile and you see now you have nothing in common, don't message them. Because obviously the conversation is going to go stale, and the only greeting you're going to have in the beginning is like, hi, how's it going? That's not going to, obviously it's not going to, it's not going to end well. And so why would you even try if you really don't have, if all you have is physical attraction? Like, obviously you want to have a commonality there. So when you message, or when you actually make a move, whatever, when you're messaging, ask something that pertains to their profile. So like if it, if you see the profile where you match somebody, like, oh wow, like they're pretty, they're like, oh wow, they like this, they like this TV show, and then you say like, hey, I like that TV show too. Or you'd be like, hey, how's it going? It looks like we matched, looks like we like the same TV show, what's your favorite episode? Like, that's a good conversation starter. Like, conversation starters are key. Number 4. Okay, so there's a lot of sites out there, there's a lot of apps out there, and there's a lot of dating sites. Some of them are, specifically tailored to certain individuals, aka Christian mingle. Like, obviously, that's, if you're a Christian, there you go. But there's also other sites like Tinder, and I mean, that is a dating site for sure. However, what it has been known to become about is, for, I mean, I don't think I need to explain that, but but because of that, a lot of people will tend to go on these sites for hookups, one night stands, or whatever, and they'll do that when they're in, how do I put this in a nice way? They'll do it when they're in heat. Let's use an animal term, sure. I don't think I need to explain further what I'm trying to get here, but you get what I'm saying? Like, if you are looking for that kind of relationship from the get-go just because of a certain night and that you're just feeling like you're in heat, the best thing for you to do is just to not be on the internet, period, because it's going to end up damaging you. So my suggestion is just take a cold shower, take a walk, distract yourself, play a video game, watch a movie, just really just try to like be away from your phone or the internet. 5, be patient. 4 or 5, it's one of those. Be patient. Things take time, and so you need to be very patient when messaging. You need to be very patient when browsing through people's profiles and seeing if you'll be a good fit for them or not. Like, it takes time. Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, I found my husband the next day after I signed up for Match.com. Like, no, that's not how this works. So you got to be patient. Like, even when you're out, like, trying to find a partner, trying to find a significant other, out, like, even not on a dating site, it's gonna take time. Like, when you get to know somebody, it's not just like, oh wow, we hit it off immediately, we're gonna get married tomorrow. Like, no, obviously that takes time, that takes work, that takes getting to know the person in and out, and actually seeing if you're a good fit, and then actually deciding whether you want to take it forward and date and then go down the line, or if you just want to be friends or something like that. 6, don't be discouraged. This one I have to say to myself all the time, but at the same time, it needs to be said. Don't be discouraged. Like, online dating in general is hard, man. It's very freaking hard. So because it's hard, there may be times where you feel like you thought like you got to know somebody, that you're really feeling them out, and that you wanted to get to know them, and that you felt like there was a connection there, but then you realized there wasn't. Don't be discouraged by that. Like, honestly, it's not the end of the world, and it kind of goes back to what I was saying in the first thing. To be honest, like, someone's gonna like you for you. So even if you feel like you made a connection with somebody, or you feel like this person will be a good fit, and they turn out not to be, that's fine. That means that they just didn't, they either didn't like you for you, or they just, thought, they just had their own things they had to worry about. It has nothing to do with you. Just don't be discouraged by that, because I know so many people that will just get so discouraged because they haven't found the love of their life or whatever, like, or something like that. Like, it's not the end of the world. So don't get discouraged. Keep going at it. Like be consistent, be persistent, and when I say persistent, I'm not saying like stalk the person. Like, no, I'm saying, like put in the effort, like get to know someone. So number 7, invest in yourself, invest in time for the dating apps or whatever. And this kind of like leads in back from the last one, where a lot of these dating apps cost money. None of us want to spend money. Of course we don't. However, if you are really serious about finding somebody online dating, I would strongly suggest that you invest time. Well, you invest money, even if it's a little bit, like you may have to, but nevertheless, time. Like, if you feel like you're unlucky in love or can't find somebody to date in the real world or whatever, you're gonna have to invest time, right? You're gonna have to invest something. You're gonna have to put in, you're gonna like, I want to be in a relationship. Okay, I'm gonna go out with these friends. I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna be more whatever. Like, invest the time. And if you're on an online dating site, there's features that you can only get when you pay. And honestly, even if it's just like a month or something like that, and you give yourself a timeline, like invest it, like, because you never know, because that can be very valuable, especially if it's something that you really want and you really want to cherish. 8, I believe, yeah. Value yourself. Oh my goodness, I can't stress that enough. Value who you are, which is why I say, don't lie. Like, value who you are. And somebody's gonna come out there, be out there, whether it be online, somebody you meet randomly or whatever, they're gonna like you for you. So if you don't value yourself, it's gonna show. It's gonna show. Like, if you're not confident, it's gonna show when you're not, happy about certain things. Like, it's gonna show. And if you're in a relationship, that's gonna come out. But at the same time, like, you need to take a look at yourself, because the thing is, you need to learn how to carry your own self and your own weight, and not expect somebody to do it for you. Because if you don't value yourself, that's what they're gonna be forced to do. They're gonna be forced to try to carry you in the midst when you can't even carry yourself. And obviously we all have our own little things and our issues or whatever. However, valuing yourself is very valuable. To really like take a look at yourself and to say like, hey, I'm dealing with these certain things. I need to learn how to carry myself through it. Oh, and the thing is, if somebody is there and they're trying to help you, let them help you, but because that shows that they value you just as much as you value you, and they value themselves just as much as they value themselves, because they want you to be there for them too, right? That's whatever, the last one. Be you. Like I said in the last one, said in the first one, no reason to lie, no reason to be dishonest. Just be you. Someone's gonna come around, see you for who you are, and be like, hey, I like this person just the way they are. They're not faking it. They don't need to pretend to be anything else. They value themselves. They're not lying. They're posting honest pictures. They're posting, they seem to be really genuine. And so, hey, I like them for them. Like, that is gonna happen. I mean, if that didn't happen, why are there so many successful marriages? Yes, we know about a lot of failed marriages, but a lot of successful marriages is because there was confidence there was honesty there, and people that were there, they accepted them for who they were, because they were who they were. Like, just be you. Like, no reason to lie. I know it's the internet, but just be you. And that goes for in every situation in life. Be you. So that is all I have for today. So I hope you guys take these tips, tricks, whatever you call it, with stride. Let me know if you've been successful. If not, sorry, I did my best. But yeah, like, let me know. Like, comment. Definitely leave a comment. I want to hear some stories from this. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely subscribe. Share it on social medias. I'll leave mine in the links in the description below. But yeah, like, let me know if this was helpful for you. If it wasn't, what could I improve on, or what could I say that can make it even better, or if I should do another, like, a version of this. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, peeps.